Okay, everybody, this is going to be a really hard video for me to make, so I'm going to ask you to bear with me. But first of all, I just wanted to send my thoughts, prayers, and condolences to all the families of the victims in the Las Vegas shooting. This one really hit me hard today. I lost it. Um, it was really gut-wrenching to have to listen to these eyewitness accounts and just imagining being there, and it was hard for me to even fathom, let alone imagining having to be there and be involved in that terror. And this is why people ask me, why do you think you should have to carry? Why do you think you need to live in that mantra mindset of having a gun on your person 24/7? This is why. Now, I know it wouldn't have helped much in this situation, probably not at all, because he was so far away. But you just never know when something is going to happen, and you need to be prepared. A gun is a tool just like anything else. That's why a lot of millions of people carry pocket knives, because you just never know when you're going to need one. Some of them even carry Swiss Army knives around that have a screwdriver or whatever you can use. It's why women carry pepper spray. It's why women carry tasers. They're tools just like anything else. And I don't have my concealed carry yet, but I will. That's why I choose to use firearms for home defense. Now, the media is going to turn this into a left versus right scenario, where whose side was he on? Why did he have this idea in his head that he needed to do this? And those are questions we may never know. We may never know what made him do this. That to me doesn't matter. What matters to me is you discuss it in a matter of good versus evil. There are always going to be evil people in this world. No matter the amount of gun laws, no matter the amount of laws, period, there is always going to be evil. And I know that is a very pessimistic type of view. But I cannot help but just think that if someone wants to break the law and do damage, they will. There's not going to be any amount of laws or control or red tape that they will go through to break the law and do harm. Some people just want to be bad. And this guy, just for whatever reason, decided that this is what he wanted to do, and this is the way he wanted to go out. I understand completely that the gun control discussion has to happen, but at the end of the day, taking away people's right to own a firearm, and it is a right, making that right harder to obtain is not going to make it any harder on the criminal. The criminal's going to break the law regardless of how many barriers you put in their way. They're going to break down those barriers. Now, us law-abiding citizens will stand behind the barriers and pray that a criminal doesn't decide to break the law that day. I'd rather have my tool and not need it in my entire lifetime than, God forbid, be involved in something like this and need my tool and not have it. It's just a really shitty situation. I was really impressed with the way the president came out and responded quickly and authoritatively and just to the point. He did not mince words. Pure evil was his words, and that's exactly how I describe it. Is this man was on a mission to be evil, and nothing was going to stop him from doing that. No amount of law, no amount of barrier, no amount of red tape was going to stop him from being evil that day. A lot more questions left to be answered. Why did he do this, if we can ever find a reason? How did nobody notice the amount of weaponry and armory going in to that room in the 3 days leading up to the attack? just mind-boggling amount of ammunition and amount of weaponry were found in that room. And apparently nobody knew. This was a hard pill to swallow today. I just, it hurts. You can't be, a compassionate person and not feel just downright morose for what happened. And a small part of me wishes I would have been there to help save more people. It just is an awful, awful feeling today, and I just had to come on here and vent my thoughts. And I know I have a very, very, very small, reach media-wise out there for y'all. But I would really appreciate it if y'all shared this video. I'd love feedback on this video. I hate that the media is going to make this a left versus right, liberal versus conservative type of conversation. When in my opinion, you need to make it a good versus evil. That man went out to be evil, and that's horrible. But it does not change the fact there are still lots of good people, law-abiding citizens that support the Second Amendment and would have gladly put themselves in that situation for a chance to stop the attack. So that, I leave that to you guys to discuss in the comments, or amongst your family, friends, relatives. Have that discussion, because I agree the discussion does need to happen. So that's it for me today. I was going to make a video about the game, but I think out of respect for those involved, I'm going to leave this video by itself and take a step back for a few days and probably come back here Wednesday. But God bless everybody out there.